Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Back again with your stimulus package update and some of the news that I hear and some of the stuff that my thoughts on some of the way they're handling the stimulus packages, which I don't think is right. Anyway, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys now know by now that they proposing for $1,200 stimulus for the people. And here's the thing, man. The thing that's really messed up to me, and y'all probably can agree, is that it's like they said $1,200, right? And it's saying it's like dependents, $500 per dependent. Alright, now that ain't fair. Now, the way I think they should handle it, correct me if I'm wrong, they should handle it like after the age of 18, you should not be counted as a dependent for to get that $1,200, because that count a lot of people out automatically right there. See, the way they doing it, they really ain't helping the people much. And I'm gonna tell you again why. Because a lot of people was carried as a dependent, and they don't even know they was carried as a dependent. People carrying people on their taxes that they didn't even know somebody carried them. A lot of people stealing folks' Social Security number, family member getting the Social Security number and carrying them on their taxes when they don't know nothing about it. Now, if they start locking people up for stuff like that, they'll stop doing it, But that's why I just want to come in and butt in and say that's the real reason. That's the downside to this stimulus package thing. They ain't handling it right, man. They just ain't handling it right. And, like I said, and I'll say it again, the way they should handle this stimulus package thing is that it should have a cutoff limit. After the age of 16, or either 18, I would say, you should no longer be counted as a dependent to get that $1,200 stimulus check for the people. And that being said, the reason why, once again, is because a lot of people was carrying people on their taxes, and the people didn't even know nothing about it, that somebody carried them on their taxes, see? And that's wrong, that's really wrong, I think. So that's the way they should do it. That's fair to the people. Now then, they taking it again for child support, and if you owe student loans and all that kind of stuff, they say they taking it, or whatever the case might be. But they should handle it different. If they're gonna give out a stimulus check, at least handle it the way it should be handled. Handle it right. You got 40-year-old dependents, 30-year-old dependents, 50-year-old dependents, 60-year-old dependents, 70-year-old dependents. That's where it's jacked up at, in my opinion. Because if they put a cutoff limit after the age of 18, or even 16, because a lot of 16-year-olds got jobs working at McDonald's and Bojangles and places like that. Still can be, if you're working a job like that, you should not be carried as a dependent. If you're over the age of 18, you should automatically not be carried as a dependent. Just for this stimulus check. That's the way they should do it. And I think that'll make it fair. Over the age of 18, you will not be as a dependent, You will still receive the $1,200 as long as you're over the age of 18. That's the way it should be. Because like I said, a lot of people frogging. A lot of people carry people on their taxes. People that know nothing about it. You got uncles, aunts, and nephews carrying you on your taxes. And you didn't know it. They carrying you for years behind your back. You ain't know nothing about it. That's what's crazy. Now, that's my 2 cents now. That's why I think it should be done. Y'all comment below. I'm going to stick to it. Over the age of 18, you shouldn't be counted as a dependent to get that $1,200 stimulus check. Now, that's just what I think. So, y'all comment what y'all think. I ain't no dummy now.